Okay, ignore the fact I'm on a different account here. I was helping Jazzy farm and do some stuff, but this is crazy. This is literally crazy. But we have the official ranking for where they placed Neon and Summer Mary. I'm pretty happy with the rankings. I would say they're about on par with where I would have put them if I were to make a tier list. So I'll share it with you here today. Like and subscribe helps out a ton. Again, hopefully they respond. They're not going to. If we're coping for a buff, it is not happening. They would have said something. They're pretty quick to say some stuff. Well, not really. You saw with the rupee, they didn't say anything. But they're just gonna leave it as it is. They're not gonna have a plan for it. It's just, if she's like that, you summon for waifu, simple as that. You're not getting any change there. Maybe in the future when they do like rebuffs, which happened recently, right? You saw Guillotine, you saw a bunch of characters do like it did in fact get a buff. So it may take like a few months, but you may see a buff for her. Or you may not, right? We just don't know. Simple as that. But with that, let's jump into it. Like and subscribe helps out a ton. Let's check it out and let's see what's up here. So here we go. Prywin has gotten an updated here. This is the tier list and what they are saying for everything. So first we'll start with late story, and we will see they place Mary at A. Yeah, she is an A tier character. She has very good heals, very good everything. Part of her kit is getting restricted, which is true. But look at it where she goes in boss, right? Boss will tell you everything. She will rank in SS because she is a very good character. You saw it day one. I told you right away, like, what the fudge are these heals? These heals are just are busted. They're really good heals. So keeping you alive and doing everything, she is a character to invest into. Now, you're seeing it. You're over here in the SSS, SS, and S category. If this was design category, yeah, she'd be up there on the top, but she's not. So where is she? We'll scroll one more. Yes, she falls down to A tier. She's just A, simple as that, because she's not terrible for design content that is boss tier fire, right? If you were to look at like what they kind of say here, C tier here, C tier here, but boss is A tier, right? Works against fire enemies as sub DPS. So a character that was designed to be a main DPS is only working as a sub DPS. MG means that there's which means she scales nicely with attack percent, overload gear, and works great in later parts of the game as a DPS. Again, a character getting A tier when you're designed for said content is not exactly right. But who would invest in her that much when her kit is straight up terrible? Very true. Using her burst skill means you're cutting her damage output in half. In half, correct? So it's like you have to burst to get part of her kit to work, but don't burst because you're cutting her damage in half. So what is the benefit in bursting? There is no benefit, right? And I keep showing you, like, it says to burst, but don't burst because you can't get any damage benefit. It's so stupid, right? So also there, which means her skill 1 doesn't exist, and it only activates when she bursts, right? So there's no purpose to her kit, mainly, due to the fact that the burst is what's killing her. You burst, you get one thing procced, but you lose, like, what? We saw the damage cutoff, 40%? It was exactly 40% damage cutoff. It was nuts. One showcase I did 3.9 million. The other showcase I did 3.1 million because I bursted one time out of the other ones where I bursted 3 times. You see what the thing is. I went up 800,000 damage just because I only bursted once. I lost 2 bursts. You see how much extra damage you got? So it's like, it's crazy that was the way the kit is. And I do think that it's a very easy fix. I just think if they were to rework that stupid burst, everything will be fixed. I think that is what's ruining her because it may be designed for some, I don't even know, that burst is weird, all right? If that burst did get changed, everything in her kit changes. So I hope that they understand that. It's like a very simple fix, and every whale has also said it. It's just the burst that is dragging her down. If they were to fix that burst, maybe edit a multiplier here and there, that is the perfect way just to make her work. It's definitely the burst, okay? It really is. Her damage output is terrible against non-fire enemies. It's just miserable. Her damage output is just very bad, okay? So if you are going against the fire enemy, she will be usable A tier, but again, you can see where she's ranked, dog. She's ranked with these characters. Most of these aren't really used per se, so you have to understand that, like, they ranked power, another limited unit, by the way, at this tier. At the end of the day, it's just very bad how they've designed some of these characters, but power, at least, you know, she's SS in PvP because she's a rocket launcher user. She's also really good in story and really good in boss. So for what it is, I mean, that's where she got placed. But if you were to go in again, categorize it via story, she's C tier? Oh, damn. Yeah. Yeah, she's C tier. And then over here, she's just A tier. And again, she's really good in story too. It's just, you know, obviously can't compete with these ones, but yeah, it's crazy to me she went for C, yeah. So it's not crazy. I knew it. She was going to get ranked low. But for bosses, again, that's when you, like, there are some bosses where she's good. So you have to understand, yeah, she'll rank A, 100%. And again, it's relatively speaking, because what else is there really, right? She sucks, and you know these aren't really that great. I don't know. Soline has gotten better, right? Isn't Soline much better? I don't know if they've tested her after a post buff, but hasn't Soline gotten a bit better? But yeah, that's where she ranks. Simple as that. If you go to Mary over here, she just has the best healing in the game. Tons of healing. It's crazy. 20-second burst makes her flexible and allows you to run her as a main burst 1 without any issues, which is great. Or you can run her as a secondary burst and abuse the healing when she still shines. Great offensive support in mono water teams. But you don't really need her to one mono water teams. But there's no great burst 3 water attackers to make it possible, which is true. We have to wait to check out how Summer Neon performs. Well, we checked how Summer Neon performs, and it's not great. It takes a while to reach the full potential with how her skill works, which makes her weaker in story, which is true. If you use a secondary burst 1, healing is all she does, which is, again, yeah, the duration of the burst attack buff is just 3 seconds, and then the sniper rifle wielder, so her burst generation is underwhelming. But those are mainly true. So for what it is, she's still a great character. She still ranks SS, as you see. PvP, she's gonna be not that bad actually. I heard some people say that she's pretty good because she procs healing pretty quick. So keep that in mind. But for story, she's obviously not gonna work as much. Mainly boss is where she'll shine, and she will get SS. Simple as that, right? And yeah, she is better healing than Pepper. Pepper's more versatile though, but it's kind of situational on that aspect of it. If you were to filter by story, Pepper will be lower. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay, yeah, because still it's just stronger heals, right? So at the end of the day, that's where the official rankings are. It's not just me saying it. It's not just I hate Neon and I have like a thing against her. I get those comments like, "Oh, dude, you just have issues with her. She's great. What are you saying?" Even if you invest, it clearly says even if you invest into her, she's not putting up the numbers she should put up. It should be way more. She's designed for specific content, right? It's the equivalent of, look at D. D is over here. She's C tier. That's how it is. She's not designed for story. She is designed for boss. You're now filtered by boss. You get an S tier character because she is designed to kill bosses. Look at it. She is an S over there. She's not designed for any other content, so she's not going to get an A tier, B tier, or sorry, A tier, S tier. She gets a S tier on where she's designed. That is how it's supposed to be. You're designed for a content. You should kind of clap that content. And D is very good for a lot of the boss content, right? So that is like the thing to mention. That she's designed for that. She works for that. Simple as it, right? So do keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm happy where they placed everything here. What do the dollar signs mean? Did these just get added, or am I wrong? Does anybody know what the dollar signs mean? Is there a thing that I'm missing? Is it like you have to whale for her? Oh, it's an easier spot to work. The high investment characters. Yeah, okay. So they're saying that she's a high investment, 100% high investment, 100% high investment. They say Snow White's high investment, really? Why Snow White be hitting for a lot of damage? She's not even a high investment though. Maybe though, right? But that also and that also. So for what it is, even if you put this sign over here and high invested into her, she'd still be crap. So just being honest with you. But that is the official ranking. I just wanted to share that with you so that you are aware. Do keep that in mind. But yeah, I do think that it's a very easy fix, and I do think that Shift Up can work this out. I really do, but they're not going to. I don't think they're going to do it for a while. I was hoping they do it during her banner run, so that people that want to obtain her have a chance and have some hope, right? So that even if she gets buffed afterwards, people that skip because of her miserable kit at least don't get punished, right? I don't like when games do that. They always do that after the banners run, and then it's like, oh, you should have pulled her. You know, we did buff her. It's your fault. Come on, man. Buff her while she's out so you have a chance to, like, obtain her with her real kit that you're going to keep. Not the kit that's going to change, right? But we'll see what they do. I have no hope for it because I think they would have responded. There is drama everywhere. The JP players, by the way, are not happy, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.